In this video, we're going to be looking into why commercial sunscreens can contain toxic ingredients that you want to be avoiding. So many commercial sunscreens contain chemicals that aren't good for your skin. And this has been said by doctors, dermatologists, and also companies who do testing on certain commercial products such as the EWG. So some of these ingredients are known to be hormonal disruptors, and they also are harmful to the environment. Guys, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to Spirit Being Life for more informative and uplifting content. So stick around later on in the video. I'm going to be showing you an easy DIY recipe for homemade sunscreen spray by Dr. Berg that I've done myself to show you how to make it at home. So guys, the only thing is, if you make homemade sunscreen, you won't get a definite SPF like the ratings in commercial sunscreens. But I've actually found an article by the EWG who says that SPF is not all that it's cracked up to be. So the sunscreens that they tested with the higher SPF rating have been shown to cause more harm than good. So you may want to check that article out and read it for yourself. These products also have higher concentration of active chemicals, which can be even more harmful. So apparently the safest sunscreens that you want to be purchasing are mineral based, and they usually contain nano zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. We live in a world that has toxins in it, whether it be from our food supply, the air, or the water we drink, or the products we use on our skin. We want to be avoiding as many toxic chemicals as possible and lower the toxic burden to our system. You can reduce some of the toxic burden by opting for organic produce. If you do buy non-organic produce, you can give it a really good wash, and it won't eliminate all the pesticides, but it will help to reduce them. And I've made a video on that, on how to reduce pesticides on non-organic produce. If you want to watch that here, I'll just leave a link. So you want to be choosing, where possible, natural products that are chemical free. Now, sunscreen is really important. Obviously, when you go out into the sun, you don't want to burn. At the same time, you still want to get your sun on your skin because you need that vitamin D for optimum health. So we need to be out in the sun for our vitamin D, and the body absorbs the sunlight, which turns it into vitamin D in the body, which supports the immune system. We also know of the risks of too much sun, and Dr. Berg talks about this. He says, get enough sunlight, but don't get sunburned. So to avoid us getting sunburned, we want to use sunscreen to help with that. Sunscreen is supposed to stop the UVB and UVA rays. But the problem with sunscreens is that many of them contain toxic ingredients. So a lot of these toxins that are found in sunscreen are known to be hormonal disruptors, and they're also bad for the environment. So I think that there's been more of an awareness lately, and there have been bans on certain chemicals because of the problem with it affecting coral reefs, coral reef bleaching. They've actually banned an ingredient in sunscreen in Hawaii because of the damage it does to coral reefs. Oxybenzone and octinoxate are common sunscreen ingredients and are associated with hormone disruption, allergic reactions, and environmental harm, leading to bans and restrictions in some regions. Homosalate, a chemical UV filter, is widely used in US sunscreens. Known to penetrate the skin, it may disrupt hormones and act as an endocrine disruptor. Disalate is a chemical UV filter that absorbs into the skin at levels 10 times higher than the FDA's safety threshold. The FDA has requested additional tests to determine its safety and effectiveness, citing concerns about allergic contact dermatitis. Octocrylene, a common ingredient in sunscreens and cosmetics, has been linked to potential health concerns such as allergic reactions, endocrine disruption, and the formation of benzophenone, a carcinogenic compound, as it ages. Avobenzone is a widely used non-mineral UV filter for UVA protection and is often paired with stabilizers due to its instability in sunlight. It absorbs into the skin at levels 9 times above the FDA's systemic exposure limit, and its breakdown products may cause allergic reactions. Retinol can cause toxicity with excessive use and produces harmful free radicals under UV light, potentially leading to DNA damage and cancer risk. Retinol palmitate, a stable derivative of retinol, may accelerate skin tumours and lesions in sunlight. Both pose risks when exposed to UV light. Fragrances in skincare may contain undisclosed chemicals due to trade secret laws, potentially causing skin irritation, allergies, hormone disruption, and cancer risks. Opting for fragrance-free products is often a safer choice, especially for those with sensitive skin. Parabens and preservatives in cosmetics may disrupt hormones, mimic estrogen, and cause reproductive and cancer risk, while also triggering allergies. Guys, it's important that we protect animals from cruelty, and that's one of the reasons why I love making homemade products, is that you know exactly what goes into them and you are protecting these little buddies from any form of animal cruelty. The great thing about making your own homemade sunscreen is that you know exactly what goes into it. It's completely 100% safe. In this recipe we're using sesame oil, which has vitamin A, which is great for your skin, coconut oil and olive oil, which are also known to be excellent for your skin, and they also have their own SPF ratings. With homemade sunscreen recipes, it's difficult to give an exact SPF rating, so I can only give you an approximate. For the recipe that I'm going to show you is about 10 to 15 SPF, but really with the homemade sunscreens you want to keep reapplying them every couple of hours or so. I also wanted to mention that aloe vera is excellent for your skin, and it's a fantastic way to nourish and heal your skin, especially after sunburn. If you're interested in making your own aloe vera from scratch, feel free to watch my other video here. Alright guys, so now let's get into the recipe, and here we go. something from this video. If you do end up trying the sunscreen recipe, let me know how it goes for you. I'd love to hear your feedback. But for now, I'm going to say bye. Have an awesome day, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.